Now here's Kobe, right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's West from the arc. They get it again. Count the basket.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's the Bucks ball. Middleton can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
That one falls.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Lakers working the ball around now. Lopez with the steal. Here's Milwaukee now. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Giannis kicks to Middleton. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Off target from outside. On the wing, Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Giannis. Fires from deep. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Passes it to Matthews. No good on the triple. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. O'Neal banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For three, Bledsoe. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Some changes for the Lakers. Chamberlain's checked in for O'Neal. James comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Baylor in for Bryant. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova's checked in. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Wesley Matthews. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Chamberlain, the pass to West. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Baylor. Chamberlain with it. Stolen by Middleton. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Chamberlain kicks to Johnson. Back to Chamberlain. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, right there. on display. The power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
Now here's Ilyasova. That three off the mark. Chamberlain, the pass to LeBron. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Both teams will make substitutions. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Wilkes the pass to Worthy. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Worthy. Here's Goodrich.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 5. Baylor on the double team. Down low. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Hill. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
Outside Baylor. On the wing, Goodrich. Korver with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Hill. That time the assist by Korver. Hill's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Milwaukee on top, ending the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The Lakers trail. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got George Hill. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Now here's Goodrich. Can't hit from 12. Out to the wing. Here's Connaughton. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Pat Connaughton. West against Hill. Puts one up from 19. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Korver attacking, and good that time. Korver's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Goodrich. From downtown, rebounded by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break. Korver with the ball. And Hill has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Milwaukee with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. West against Matthews. Lopez right side. And Lopez throws it down.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Lakers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gasol against Lopez. Back to Goodrich. Rebound by Williams. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Korver gets a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Baylor. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bucks leading by 7. The kick out to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's checked in for Gasol. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Baylor. And it's Bryant in for Goodrich. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Off the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's 8 points for Giannis.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Worthy. And it's Johnson in for West. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bledsoe comes in for Hill. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Giannis. O'Neal trying to break free. Los Angeles with another miss. To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella. Banging it down.
Lakers trail by 13. Johnson surveying the floor. They need this one. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A different look from Milwaukee. Ilyasovas checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Kobe. The offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by the Bucks.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man, about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Here's LeBron. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Jamal Wilkes. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Wilkes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left wing. Eichen passes to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal trying to break free. Eichen, no good. Bucks leading by 17. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. That one misses.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Wilkes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Wilkes has got his first 2 points.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And that's off the glass and in. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Bryant. West is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles. Matthews scanning the floor. He dishes it to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
And he converts the layup. O'Neal's got 14.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's good.
Not lacking confidence in his scoring ability inside, Bledsoe knows he can do damage from there.
And Kobe, here we go. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And Matthews gets it to go.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Ryan against Middleton. Ryan in the post. Over Middleton. Who's back up. And it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Here's Bledsoe. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one drops.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Bledsoe hits them both. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for O'Neal. James comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for Johnson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Matthews. And he makes that one.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Inside. Here's LeBron. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
They get a hand on it. Here's Goodrich. Dishes it to LeBron. Hill against West. 5 on the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Bledsoe looking around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, you know what you admire about Williams at this stage in his career, a veteran guy with some versatility, is that he's a nice, solid role player.
The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Korver, good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's West. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Chamberlain. West, no good on the free throw.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Lopez with the steal. The three from Korver. Rebound the Lakers. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Outside Korver. Williams with a clean look. Not going to go that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. James with it. Williams picks him up. It's Goodrich on the wing. West outside. Now the pass to Baylor. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasovas checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. On the wing, DiVincenzo. But they get it back. Ball's knocked loose. To the wing right side. Ilyasova. No one around him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 20. Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Goodrich. It's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Bucks leading by 16. Outside Hill. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
No good from Connaughton. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Gasol again to Ilyasova. Gasol is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ilyasova. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate, someone guys love to be around, a guy that plays well with just about anybody.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
And when the break is on now, Bledsoe with that outstanding speed, really good at pushing the pace.
He gets it up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 16, setting the floor for the Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Passes it to Middleton. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
O'Neal, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Johnson against Bledsoe. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Outside West. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
It's stolen by Bryant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Bledsoe against Johnson. Outside Matthews. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Middleton.
Boy, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points a bonus.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lopez over to help. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked by Shaq. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Kobe with the steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. West dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over onto Kumbo. Off the left rim and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here is Bledsoe. A double team Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Kobe with the steal. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Giannis. Bucks leading by 8. Middleton outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ryan in the post. Defended by Middleton. So it's the Bucks now. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9. Here's O'Neal. Lopez with the steal. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 1:39 left in the game. Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Giannis is double. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Low block shot on the way, and that's good off the glass that time.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's West. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. West has got 4 this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the Lakers making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. The Lakers with the ball. Bryant is doubled. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's Chamberlain. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And here's Bledsoe. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.